Hello, welcome back. So now we are dealing with signs and symptoms of addiction, how to identify addiction in yourself and also in others. So we've discussed and said that use of the drug itself is not addiction. Addiction comes in when the use eludes control and interferes with functioning. You cannot control yourself and you cannot function without the drug or even with the drug. So, what are some of the common behavioral signs and symptoms? Number one, being unable to stop despite trying several times. Okay? Being unable to stop taking a substance even when wanting to cut down or regulate use or having tried several times. I am guilty as charged. I have tried several times to stop drinking, but for some reason I was unable. But like I said, this time God is with me. Second is worrying about the next dose or getting a consistent supply of the substance. Like let's say, for example, if I buy a 350 ml bottle in the afternoon, I'm sure it will not go up to night. I will finish it within an hour or two. So I either take a 750 ml bottle or I buy the 350 ml, and then when it's about to finish, I'm constantly worried. What time will I go get the other one? Should I wait for it to finish, or should I go with it in a bottle as I drink to get the other one? It's that bad. Experience intense cravings at any time, but especially in places where the drug was once obtained or used. As for me, it's true. All the times that I have attempted to stop and then I decide, oh, it's actually karaoke, let me go to sing at the club. When I go, even if I leave my house saying today I'm not drinking, when I get there, there's just something about that environment that I cannot stop myself. I can't please, I will drink. Okay, because that is where I use it most. That is where I get it from. Like, this concentration is high, very high. Devoting considerable time to taking or recovering from the drug. Getting the drug, like you have to stop what you're doing to go buy the drug, or before you start what you're supposed to be doing, you have to be intoxicated. You're devoting time to taking it so that when the effect kicks in, you feel productive. Or time to recover, like say for example, my hangovers used to last. I'm not even calling them hangovers anymore. They are called withdrawal. For an addict, they are called withdrawal symptoms. They would last at least a good 3 days without me being able to walk, without me being able to sleep, without me being able to eat, without me being able to do absolutely anything. I am like bedridden in bed. Yeah, let us not forget the long-term symptoms, the seizures I used to get, the mild strokes I used to get. I devote considerable time going to the hospital, going to be treated, leaving a mark on my entire face. If there was something that required me to look good on my face, I couldn't attend or go. Neglecting roles and responsibilities such as work, school, or home obligations. Yeah, like I would say I'm going to clean my room today, but no, I just can't. I am busy, blacked out, or busy drinking. I cannot do anything else. Addiction, you just want to be doing that drug. Like I just wanted to drink alcohol. Just want to drink alcohol. I don't want to do anything else. Experiencing interpersonal problems as a result of substance use. You find that your relationships are having major problems. Yeah, like everybody now is your enemy because you maybe disrespected each other when you were drunk, or you're avoiding people because you are drunk or you want to get drunk. Like it's just affecting your personal relationships. You don't go to work, or you're disrespectful to your colleagues because it makes you careless. You become so careless. Yani, you don't care. You can tell anybody anything. You can behave anyhow. You can even remove your clothes because it affects your brain matter. Okay? Your inability to think properly. Changing social patterns, withdrawing from family, friends, and activities in order to use a substance. Because if somebody is not as addicted as you, they have no need to accompany you to the club to drink, right? They don't need to accompany you to go and buy a drink. So you find that you have to get away, slip away from them so that you can go and abuse your substance in peace without judgment. facing risky situations to become intoxicated or maintain a supply of drug. Yeah, like you get that you want to go down to the dungeons, zile makona huko hivyo Githurai 45, 44, I don't know where, to get alcohol, because first of all it will mess with your financial situation, so you cannot sustain the addiction, so you start going to where it is cheap, akina keg na changa kwenye zinauzwa, because it is not sold like in a liquor store, in the supermarket. No, it's sold in dungeons because they are illegal and extremely harmful. So you face risky situations, or when you are there you don't know ni thugs wako huko, or when you're on your way home you are tipsy or intoxicated. I mean, how many people have stories their property was stolen, I don't know, they were violated when they were drunk. So many people. Fortunately I don't have the risky situation issue, but I know people who do. Oh, my risky situation, actually I do have. I ever caused an accident when I was intoxicated, and I spent the night in a police cell. Story for another day. Using a substance despite knowing it causes physical, psychological, or healthily harm to yourself. Oh yeah, physical. So you find that I know that I've ended up in hospital a million times for gastritis, pancreatitis, fatty liver, alcohol induced, I don't know what, as in you get all sorts of problems. Your skin breaks out, you are dehydrated, as in you get all, and then when one organ starts to complain, like if my liver has a problem, it will affect my kidney, it will affect my pancreas, it will affect my heart. So it despite knowing that, being treated for that several times and being told it's a life-threatening situation, I still did not stop. Can you imagine? I think another factor, it just makes you stupid. Okay, developing tolerance, requiring more drug to get an effect. So yeah, for sure, because yeah, you'll continue to use, then you develop tolerance or adaptation, and then now the amount you are using, if you are using, let's say, one 350 ml bottle, now you're using the big one, 750, and then after some time now you'll be using 750 plus 350, and then 750 plus 750 within the same time you are using that 750. Developing unpleasant psychological symptoms of withdrawing, like say for example, unatetemeka, they're called tremors, you're sweating, nausea, throwing up, yeah, because you are not drinking. Like let's say for example, you decided not to drink today. Oh my friend, you will face the consequences. Then there's secretiveness about, activities and relationships, as well as private space to conceal drug use. You start being a liar and lying, like you're secretive. Who are you seeing? What are you doing? Like your friends and family don't know what you're up to, and it doesn't look like something good. Sudden change in activity patterns. You refuse to participate in activities that you once enjoyed. Like if you liked to do sports, if you like to go to the gym, you no longer do that because you're busy getting high. Lying about whereabouts, I've said that. Loss of energy and motivation, because addiction kills your abilities and your talents, and you have nothing to give God to bless because you're not working on it. You're busy drunk. Neglect of appearance. Unakuta ujaoga, ujashukwa, your clothes are dirty, maybe ulilala sijui wapi. And developing habits, like you can start stealing so that you can be able to afford drugs. So please avoid addiction. For me, it's alcohol, and it was bad, and it has ruined my life. Let's meet again soon. Okay, bye.